Okay, let me allow our viewers to watch the video where you can clearly see Fulani herdsmen grazing on someone's cassava plantation and even corn plantation. We'll come back to continue this conversation.
Traditional rulers before we landed into your village, but some of you guys don't know anything about it. But seriously, any Fulani that you can see in your village, or any Fulani that can spend like 1 to 3 or 5 months in your village, I see it where they used to pay your traditional rulers. So we used to pay them money before they would allow us to stay like 1 to 3 months in their places. But if like we just pass, they will not collect them. But if we come and spend like 3 to 4 months, we must pay them. So I know some of you guys don't know about it. So we used to pay your traditional rulers. Serious about. I see so many people are saying we are going around with in the bushes that we did not own, which I say we used to pay for it. Ask your traditional rulers. I swear we used to pay them. If we will spend like 1 to 2 to 3 months, we'll go and find them. We'll give them money, they'll collect. Before we will stay. So stop saying we are going around with our cows in your bushes and we're not giving you guys anything, which it is wrong. We are paying, I say.
Ala baik mak tu. C'est le traitement qu'il faut ici. Et on rase. C'est parti pour le bon ici, c'est le même racine. C'est vraiment. Alors, il faut pas que la deux disons que c'est le travail est terminé. C'est bon?
The way maker. We have seen the recent developments in what looks like federal government trying to awaken the issue of Ruga, the issue of ranching in Benue. We have seen the Minister of Livestock Development talking about Mr. Meha going to Benue, talking about clearing 500 hectares of land for ranching. So he said they need about 2,400 hectares, but that if they can clear the initial 500 hectares before the rain commence, that they can commence the operation of starting the process of ranching. And we understand that before now, even under Muhammad Buhari, nobody wants to have a Fulani to take over their land, whether through ranching, whether through Ruga, whatever nomenclature you give it, because there's a fear of domineering nature of the Fulani. And this time around, it looks as if we have an APC governor in Benue State, and Tinubu of APC is equally in Abuja. Look as if Tinubu applied into Fulani agenda.
Yes, of course, we know that it will swing into this way because Bola Ahmed Tinubu, whatever he's thinking now is about 2027 election. Don't forget that these politicians, I've said it severally, that they are very selfish, self-interest. They consider their interest before considering their masses, if they even have anyone for the masses. What Bola Ahmed Tinubu is reading now is how he become the president in 2027. And the Northern and the Fulani has given him an option that one thing you must do is you must make sure that the South allow us to have our Ruga. And Benue people need to be very careful not to share the middle bed, every middle bed, because you giving your land to Fulani, whether 500 acres, whether 2,000 acres, it's a very big risk for you, because it's not like normal when your friend is having accommodation issue. You say, oh, I want a way friend for come and stay with me. Come and stay with me is not always the problem. Leave will solve the problem. Because you have seen some scenarios whereby friends that you pick from the street to come and stay with you. When you get to time, no, I can no longer accommodate you anymore. Go, it become a trouble. Some of them find a way of buy the person because of the good which you have done to them. They turn it to bad. So what I'm saying is this morning, as a middle belt where I came from, middle belt, you trade with caution. To be very careful, but not allow President Bola Ahmed Tinubu to deceive them. Because Bola Ahmed Tinubu will not be there forever. Give or take, Bola Ahmed Tinubu will be there 4 years or 8 years. After he left, what happened? Look at Kwara today. Did Yoruba, did they say they are the owner of Kwara today? The answer is no. Kwara State is gone. Originally, Kwara State is for Yoruba land. But because of the Benue, because of the Fulani, which they have accommodated, which they have given space today, what is happening in Kwara State? Kwara State have been taken over by the same Fulani. That's why the middle belt has to trade with caution by allowing President Bola Ahmed Tinubu, just because of his selfish interest, because of the 4 years, extra 4 years he's looking for, he will sign any agreement with them. Don't forget that nobody knows the agreement Bola Ahmed Tinubu signed with the North, the Fulani, that make them to agree to vote for him for the first time. So it's already now. No middle belt in the southwest where he comes from, he's doing it too. You can see how the Fulanis are coming gradually in numbers. As I speak to you, Makinde in Oyo State now have taken issue to court whereby the Fulanis, Sharia law, they have imported 3 people to sit as a Sharia court, and Fulani say it cannot stand. That is the only federal government that can allow any court to stand in the state. So as I speak to you now, this issue is because of Bola Ahmed Tinubu 2027 elections. It's giving these people a chance to do whatever they like, but everybody needs to be very conscious. Which I know that the Igbo people, which I know, will never allow. And so even if their governor want to do it for the favor of Bola Ahmed Tinubu, they will resist it. So I advise the Benue people to resist this thing, because if they allow, because of peace to reign in Benue State, and they give this time to Benue, automatically Fulani headers has conquered Benue.
But should it happen at the time when the essence of Fulani herdsmen is at its peak? Because currently we already know that the Fulani militia is the 4th most dangerous terrorist organization in the world according to Global Terrorism Index. And we are seeing a situation where even the Trump government, talking about Jesaka, who is the Air Force commander of America for Europe and Africa, and made it very clear that they will be targeting terrorists in Africa. We understand that in Nigeria, just like I said, that Fulani militia is one of them. Should this have happened at the same time when the essence of the Fulani militia is on its feet?
Of course, I told you that this is a game plan. People are the ones that sponsoring this Fulani herdsmen. Yesterday, I watched a video on the internet where I almost shed a tears for this country, because you see Fulani herders, they went to people's farm, they eat their crops. Even these Fulani men, they were speaking in Fulani. They were putting people cassava, they were eating it. Down rubber, it should not be well with them. So all those kind of things, we see that. I want a reasonable country we give these guys. We give these guys opportunity to be doing all this thing. That's to tell you there are people who are sponsoring these Fulani bandits to be doing this. Now they have sat down and said, we can hope Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Bola Ahmed Tinubu have spent 2 years in government and he wishes to come back. Let's hit him hard. And that's why you see all those Fulani herdsmen now. They are moving from one region to another. Killing. They want to cause fear. Have you seen now that Tinubu hardly talk about it? About this Fulani? As I speak to you, you know those states, they are protesting in those states right now. About this Fulani herdsmen killing. Nigerian army were being killed in Boronu. We watched the video went viral. Up to do, federal government have not speak about it. What are they afraid for? Indirectly, they are talking about the 7 elections.
But was it not the same federal government that leveled Okwama community in Delta State because of the reported or alleged killing of some military personnel? But beyond that, what do you think is the safety of people in Middle Belt? Because we are talking about Middle Belt, not just Benue. You understand that a place like Taraba, a place like Benue, even Kogi, they are all part of this.
Yes, of course. We know I've told you that this Tinubu government, this APC government has brought disaster to this country because they do everything that will favor the party, and they have forgotten that it is better for you to respect the institutions than because of party or individual and destroy this institution. You look at it, President Goodluck Jonathan was a president in this country. He refused to sign this Ruga. People Buhari that were their brothers, that's why Buhari tried all their possible best. They signed it, they did not allow. But Tinubu being who he is, being a jagaban, being he knows how to use money to intimidate people, he knows how to use money to get his way. He will get his way. Because I speak to you, the Senate will stand up and do the needful and say, no, we cannot give. Now all of them, they are handicapped. Whatever Bola Ahmed Tinubu tell the National Assembly is what they will do, both the judiciary. So as I speak to you now, middle belt, their life is in danger. Because I think it is almost the right time now. The Fulani is said that they might conquer middle belt the way I'm seeing it.
Ijaw people have just proved themselves that they are weakest tribe in Nigeria, because una go take una time make una listen to wetin ex-president ex-president Goodluck Ebele Jonathan, he don come outside na come para for Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Akpabio, the rest of them wey dey do this shenanigan hand despite the law. The Nigerian constitution does not back Bola Ahmed Tinubu by removing Fubara, removing the deputy, removing the whole National Assembly member. Jonathan now don para. I beg make una take una time, make una watch this video, because this one wey former President Goodluck Jonathan dey send, so if case no taking, the Ijaw people, the South now are ready to go on their own. They want to leave Nigeria. As I speak to you, even President Jonathan now don talk am. The reason why many outside country does no longer value Nigeria, don't value our international passport, is because of this shenanigan thing that Bola Ahmed Tinubu and his regime Akpabio is doing. It has make Nigerians to lose their respect in international. As I speak to you now, when you want to travel with Nigeria passport now, nobody regards Nigeria passport, because they are looking at us as we are criminals. And Goodluck Jonathan also emphasized on it that it is not because of the Yahoo boys that is making the internationals to underrate Nigerians or making our international passport to look useless. This single act where Bola Ahmed Tinubu and Senator Akpabio Abbas Ahmed for National Assembly just did by destroying Nigerian democracy, destroying all our institutions now, is enough for foreigners not to think of come and invest. In fact, now as I talk to me, I watch this video. As I watch this video, I dey wan cry. Jonathan now don burst. Jonathan don vex. Don tell say na nonsense Tinubu, Bola Ahmed Tinubu dey do. Say this thing wey Jonathan do, so it's not constitutional. That they will take, the Ijaws will take the position. Now I started my statement by saying Ijaw people are weak. This is how weak President Goodluck Jonathan was during his time. Despite the whole warning, everybody are telling Goodluck remove Jega, Goodluck remove Jega. Goodluck did not hear word. I did be Goodluck fought this fight in 2015. Many Nigeria for buy. But it will have still be better, because people where they buy now, numbers of people where they buy under this APC callous government is not, can never be compared for the people that will have lost their life in 2015. See the weak law of Goodluck Jonathan, see where he has brought Nigeria to. Now that Nigerians cannot eat, Nigeria cannot go to their farm, Nigeria cannot do anything again in this country because of this APC government. 8 years where Buhari come and destroy this country. Bola Ahmed Tinubu come, Bola Ahmed Tinubu start from where Buhari ends as he promised Nigeria. Tell me, you will go watch this video, you go dey vex for me, say they talk like this, I hate APC, I hate Bola Ahmed Tinubu. Where did they work for Nigeria? If you tell me on comment section, say this thing they work for Nigeria under Bola Ahmed Tinubu, under APC government, this thing is working, I will keep my mouth shut. I don't go talk against this government again. People they die, people they die, people they suffer for hunger for Nigeria. People no fit eat. See the way they have succeeded destroying Nigeria democracy. On earth, you or directly bring military government to come and rule a state. So if military ready to come and take over Nigeria today, will you be happy? Make una watch this video where Goodluck Jonathan now don para. I blame Goodluck Jonathan because you are a weaklo. You are the one that brought APC to power, and that you are the one that is making Nigeria to face this calamity wey we dey face for Nigeria now. Adibi, you stood on your ground 2015, you fought. Buhari would have not become president of Nigeria. You were so weak, you could not fight. You ran away. Today, look at what Nigerians are facing. The same thing Fubara also do. Fubara cannot take action. You won't fight for godfatherism in River State. You know who Wike is. You are not ready to. Look at the way they throw you out. I am told now, information reaching out to me that Fubara right now, EFCC is about to pick Fubara. This is the game plan they plan. That the moment the military took over River State, the next thing the EFCC would pick Fubara. And once EFCC pick Fubara, it don't finish. As I speak to you, whether you are a Ijaw, whether you are a Kwere, whether whoever you are, take it to the bank. Fubara can never be governor of Rivers State again. They don't remove am. Bola Tinubu and Wike, they don't remove Fubara. They don't remove Fubara. Next thing where you go here now, EFCC go carry Fubara. Fubara go dey attend EFCC matter. After the 6 months, maybe they go appoint somebody where go take over from Fubara. So this thing is a dent to Ijaw people. Ijaw people need to stand and say they are not weak in this country. The way they treat Goodluck Jonathan, they push him aside. The same way weak Fubara now don't prove himself, say Ijaw people no get power. You hear me? So it is time for them to stand for their rights and tell them say they are not weak in this country. Make una watch this video. As una watch this video, make una share this video. Make the whole world say, una know say Jonathan no dey gree dey talk, but anything wey make Jonathan talk, una know say Gary water don pass Gary. Make una watch this video. After this video, me I dey come back and go come analyze wetin go later solve for this country, because it dey happen for this country, so everybody don tire. Everybody don tire. Nobody dey see the street again. When I watch this video, this is your first time, subscribe to this channel. Drop your comment. I love this or love what you are doing.
Please be seated. Because we've spent quite some time here, so I wouldn't want to bore you with a lengthy protocol. And so I have to adopt the protocol of the founder. He said that it's not good at protocol, but you did a perfect job. Because you recognize everybody. Let us join you to also appreciate the governors that are here being represented by very distinguished Nigerians. Thank you so much. And of course, our distinguished senator from Kenya and other senators are here, Binta and others are here with us. Thank you for being here. And our powerful woman leader in PDP and former minister of Women Affairs and one of the mother of the day. Thank you so much. And Pauline Talin, yes, I saw, yeah, two powerful women there. We are former ministers, and Pauline was a former minister of science for the protocol, because we really want to listen to the conversation by those who will really lead the show today. So I thank ASKE Satumaru Foundation, the organizers of this colloquium, for inviting me and inviting all of us to come and have a conversation on this very, very topical issue. I'm quite impressed with the topic that focuses on promoting social change and empowerment through diversity, equity, and inclusion, the traditional DEI issue. Just like the founder said, when I look at the array of speakers, the keynote speakers, and so on, I'm quite pleased that the conversation today will be good, especially relating to what is currently happening in the country regarding Rivers State. As we gather here today, we are reminded that the pursuit of social change is a continuous journey, one that requires a collective effort, commitment, and perseverance. The theme of this colloquium is timely and relevant as we seek to address the present issue of our time, from inequality and bigotry to social injustice and marginalization. I believe that it is mark of good leadership and governance to be able to leverage the transformative power of diversity, equity, and inclusion for social change. As a leader, I have seen how these values can bring people together, foster a sense of belonging, and unlock the full potential of individuals and communities. And that is why today I think I appointed more women into office than any other president. Because the issue of inclusivity is critical. However, I have also seen how the absence of these values can lead to division, inequality, and social unrest. It is therefore a responsibility as leaders and change makers to promote a culture of diversity and inclusion, one that values and respects the dignity and worth of every human being and protects the interests of all of us. We must not forget that societies that embrace diversity, equity, and inclusion are more innovative, resilient, and harmonious. I know this because I saw how policies that promoted gender equality, youth empowerment, and regional balance during my time as president helped bridge divides and foster national unity. I am glad that the Askes Tomorrow Foundation is committed to this noble cause, and I commend the foundation's effort towards promoting social change and empowerment through its various initiatives. Today's colloquium is a testament to this commitment, and I'm confident that our discussions and deliberations will yield valuable insights and recommendations in this regard. And I did mention that what is happening in the country, everybody talks about River State on television, and some of these are the issues we discuss. We're talking about building a society where no one is oppressed, as reflected in the top paragraph of our national anthem. As a former president and also from the Niger Delta, when the issue of suspending the governor came up, I think people call on me, oh, President Jonathan, oh, President Obasanjo, you should say something. People expected us to say something about what is happening. And of course, people don't even know that traditionally all over the world, former presidents sadly make statements about what the current presidents are doing because of the tension it could create in the country. In most cases, look at America, look at everywhere. So hardly for former presidents to make sometimes, you see. And of course, what is happening in Nigeria today regarding the situation in River State is like an Indian proverb that said that if somebody is sleeping, really sleeping, you can easily wake up that person. But if the person is pretending to sleep, you find it difficult to wake up that person. The key actors in Nigeria, from executive to the legislature, luckily Senator Binta and others are here, and the judiciary, they know the correct thing to do. But they are refusing to do it. They are pretending to sleep. And waking such a person is extremely difficult because the person knows the right thing. The clear abuse of offices, clear abuse of power, clear abuse of privileges, cutting across from the three arms of government, from the executive to the parliament to the judiciary. And I always plead with our people that whatever we do affects everybody. And sometimes we do things and we think that it doesn't affect us. I've been a president before, and even after leaving office as a former president, people get to me. Why is that our passport is not valued that much? Why is that Nigerians are not given the kind of treatment we're supposed to receive at the international airports? Sometimes we think it's because of Yahoo boys or 419. Not only them, yes, they are part of the problem. But whatever happens in a country, decisions that are taken by the executive arm of government, decisions that are taken by the parliament, judicial decisions affect everybody. For example, no businessman can bring his money to invest in a country where the judiciary is compromised, where a government functionary can dictate to judges what judgment they will give. No man brings his money to invest in that account because we are taking a big risk. So whatever we do affects everybody. And if we must build a nation for our children and our grandchildren, no matter how painful it is, we must strive to do what is right. It may cost us, but we must endeavor and pay the price to insist on doing what is right. Whether you are holding an executive office as a president, a minister, or a governor, or a special advisor, or executive, whether you are holding an office in the parliament, senate, or rep, whether you're a judicial officer at the high courts or appellate courts, we must strive to do what is right. If we want to build a nation that our children will be proud of. As we engage in this discussion, let us remember that promoting social change is not a one-time event.
Some of